Hey,
Hello,
hey.
hello, hello. My name is Audrey Hamilton. I am the entrepreneurial assistant. I am a business coach, virtual project manager, and a network marketer. Tonight, we're doing a spin on things. This is the 20th Q&A interview kind of thing that I have done in this group. And I realized that I haven't actually done a very much of an introduction of myself, anything about this group, anything about my business, or anything like that in this group. So I asked Amber McCarty, this way, from Meticulous Engagements to help interview me and do the spin on me. So thank you, Amber, so much for doing this. First off, can you just tell us a little bit about your business before we get started? And then we'll kind of go into mine. That way you get the needed exposure and my full appreciation for this.
Absolutely, friend. I think it's so funny because I was about to do my intro for you, and oh my goodness, it's awesome. Because yes, it is my business to know your business so I can share it with the world. That's what I do, and I love interviewing business owners like this. So when you asked me to interview you as a friend, I was like, yeah, like absolutely, I would love to. So that is what I do for a business, and then I just share all of the content onto my social media platforms, give you all the raw, so that way you can edit it and do whatever you need to do as well as a business owner to get your message out there. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Audrey, for asking me to interview you. So, this will be fun.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
definitely. And we'll talk a little bit more about what me and Amber are doing here in the group and stuff a little later in this video. So stay on and join us. Feel free to ask any questions in the meantime or anything. I will, if we do not answer it during this chat, we will answer it in the comments later. So, all right. So Amber, go ahead.
Absolutely. Okay, so as an icebreaker, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do in your free time.
Yes. Okay. So all of you, or some of you know, I'm a mom of two. I have, my kids are actually starting next month going to start turning 4 years old and 2 years old. My son turns 4 next month. I'm so excited, but also crying inside. I'm just like, where did the time go? And my 2-year-old, well, she's hurricane mode right now. We're just needless to say, she is into the terrible 2 stage. But I love my kids. They are crazy. They are literally fire and wind, everything. They're so cute though. And you guys will see me on my profile posting about them a little bit from time to time, like what they do when I'm working and stuff. So that's one thing. I love to read if I ever have the time to read. And I also love video games. I'll be honest. Right now, I play little mobile games right now because that's what I can do. But I love video games and stuff. So it's a little bit. That's like one of my out of character things. You guys see the professional side of me. You guys don't see. Oh, hey, I'm a major video game nerd too.
That is definitely a fun random fact. Okay, so then I'm going to ask this because I know my 10-year-old son is going to hear this. Do you play Zelda?
No, I've never played Zelda.
Okay. Okay, well, there's his question because I know he's going to ask when he hears this later. He'll be like, does she play? I'd love to play with her.
I gotta ask, does your son play Pokemon?
No, no, but I
Oh
really think that
man.
would be a fun one to get him into.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
I
I'm
take that
hoping my
back.
son.
He has had a few cards and he has traded a few cards. And no, I guess he has played a few rounds now that I think about it. But then one of the older kids knew how to battle better and then they swindled him all out of his good cards and they took
Aww.
yeah, it was really mean.
If I had all my Pokemon cards, I'd send him some of them because right now, as it is, my 3-year-old would destroy every card I had.
Oh my
I had
goodness.
hundreds of cards growing up. So yeah, that's kind of my weird little thing. Yeah, I play video games. I'm a little bit of a nerd there. So yeah, not
Oh,
that
how
you guys
fun.
ever see it
Well,
on much on social media, but
Well, when we get together in person, because it will be happening sometime soon-ish, I have a feeling. I'm super excited. Um, I will make sure that I pick up like a brand new pack of Pokemon cards.
I would love it. I
Yeah.
also am. I also love chess.
Okay, now do you play cribbage?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, it's a
we're going
dying
to have to
art.
go find some games and stuff like that. But if
Yeah.
if you guys happen to actually play chess, let me know down in the comments because we'll have to play a game of chess sometime. Because quite frankly, I barely know anyone that plays chess anymore. I'm just like kind of sad. I'm in my own little corner. I'm just like, where on earth are all the chess players? Everyone I ask does not play.
That's not me either. And if anybody plays cribbage, team cribbage and then team chess. Heck yes. Comment down below what game you like to play. That'd be super fun. Thank you, friends.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
so so how did you go from, video game playing and then a stay-at-home mom? And how did you like enter into your journey? Let's talk about that a little bit, friend.
This is actually years of progression. I started my business, or started my very first business. I was a handmade jewelry maker when I started at the age of 12 years old. And I absolutely loved it. I was able to pay my part to go into a teen camp, which I was super proud of myself through the jewelry I made. And so when that kind of happened, it got me motivated to do more. So I tried building that jewelry business up for years and stuff. And after you guys have kids and get pregnant, I was starting to deal with a lot of toxic chemicals and a lot of dangerous tools. And after my firstborn was when I was pregnant with my son, I couldn't really keep that up because it wasn't very good. I did continue jewelry making after he was born and after he was kind of like not in the super duper 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 needy baby newborn stage. But then I had to stop because he got into the terrible 2 stage and he wanted to mess with all my dangerous tools. And then I had my daughter. So I ended up just actually like getting rid of all my jewelry stuff pretty shortly after I started this business. So, I started this business back in February of 2022. So we're almost going to be at our 2 mark soon. So I'm super excited about that. So
Ooh, okay. When is your business versary? I don't know if there's a word for that, but yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
yeah,
Business versary.
like all time, or for this one, it's February 1st.
Okay. Yeah, no, February 1st. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yay, congratulations
So
on your 2-year mark. Oh, super
yes,
exciting.
keep an update because I will probably be doing something great. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to do something great. So, but yeah. I
For sure.
also at
'Cause
that time, and also remember how I said I'm a video game nerd. So I was playing Elder Scrolls Online a lot in high school for a while, and I started up my own group. It is very rare to find a group that's actually helped a lot of newcomers in the game, and it reached up to be a big group. My group ended up reaching 425 members in that game. That was actually pretty interactive and everything. So I have group experience before I even started Facebook groups and stuff. And my group managed actually really well in the game, and I was like 15 at the time. So that kind of has corresponded into this. I already kind of have a feel for that. I was doing different things in there and everything. So a lot of things actually accumulated to where I'm at now. And it's just been kind of cool to see.
wow. Oh, that's so much fun. We're learning so much about you. Okay, so I have this term rolling around in my head because I'm reading a new book. But yeah, you created a nerd herd. I love it.
I did. It was really cool too. Everything. It was fun. I led some of the biggest PvP groups. I helped manage different groups in the game too, just like I do now. I'm just like,
Really?
okay,
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
oh, I reverted back to my 15-year-old self, except for now I'm making money.
Can we just like say that a little bit louder and now we're making money? Like that's amazing. I love how our past seems to do like a full circle and then it helps us out in like our adult life. Isn't that super
Yes.
awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you asked me a year ago if that would ever happen, I would have not said yes. I would have been like, that was just its phase. That was just time. Nope. We're doing it again. We're doing it better. And it's just kind of cool to now look back at some things and be like, oh, well, that helped me do this better now. And stuff like that. So I don't know. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I don't play online games anymore. I do play little mobile games. So yeah, you guys don't have to worry about me in PvP or anything anymore. So off the video game topics, now just full business mode.
Oh, that's super fun though. Oh, that's super fun. Okay, so you got started about 2 years ago. And then, but like, how did you actually get started? Like, how did you, this is my favorite question. How did you know this was like your aha moment and this was your moment where everything clicked and you knew this is where you were supposed to be?
So again, my jewelry stuff, I was getting burnt out with it after I had my son. And while he was getting into stuff, I loved the business side, the virtual side a lot more. And so I was building websites and stuff before I even started this business. So when I started, it was just like, this is what I was meant to do. This is what I do best. And then since I've been doing all that virtual stuff, it turned into me becoming more of a business coach that helps people with the foundation, because that's what I've done. And I've done a good job. Every single coach I have talked to that has taken a look at my business, every coach has their different little preferences, but they say you have a great foundation. This is something we can actually work on. You already have a good grasp about this. You have a website that actually looks great. You have branding that looks pretty good. At that time, I wasn't like the biggest, greatest. It still had holes, but it was close. And now I will say that my branding has fully come full circle and been great. And so even my social media, my hashtags, everything was really good. There was just little fine tweaks and stuff. And so I've learned those fine tweaks. I already have that good foundation. So now I'm trying to help other entrepreneurs build that foundation where they can start making money without having to spend thousands.
You are really good at what you do because I had to chuckle as you were talking about your foundation and how you built from the ground up. When we met a while ago, you met me when I was like on, building number 10 or like the 10th floor in my business. And you're like, oh my goodness, like this is awesome. This is great. What does the rest of it look like? And you just saw like ladders and 2x4. And you're like, girl, okay,
Yeah.
you can stay up at level 10, but you need to come back down and do some work.
My thought is this: you can have all the greatest offers, and it's good that you have that level 10 already made. That's great. But to keep the business running, I found you need to actually set that foundation. What do you do on a daily basis? What does your business look like on the online space enough that people are wanting to actually work with you? Is your systems? What is easy and that you could always go back to? So literally, we'll be talking a little bit more about this, but breaking ground zero is basically you have to, in order to build your empire, your castles, or whatever you want to talk about, you need to actually build that foundation first. So breaking ground zero, you have to actually break the ground, firm the ground out to build that foundation. And then you can build the rest. So
I love that. Then, okay, what do you see that are the biggest struggles that entrepreneurs have?
quite a bit of it is marketing, their own branding, being uncertain with everything. Like, what is their next step? They look at like the impossible goal and then they're like, okay, how do we get there? And then they get stressed out for that. And they think that they have to get this big goal done at a certain time. And they then beat themselves up for that. And then also, like always, setup. a lot of entrepreneurs, when they're first starting out, don't know how to do the email, don't know how to make landing pages, websites, you name it. So, and it takes a learning curve. It really does. But once you kind of get that down, it's easier for you. You may be at a point that you can hire help to do that. But what happens if the help quits? What happens if you are left with it? You don't know what they did. You have to hire someone else to try to figure out what they did and stuff. So if you already have your SOPs, system of operations, done, or SPO system. I got it. We got this.
It's okay.
But once you kind of get that kind of stuff done, then it becomes a lot easier for your business to actually function. But once you have to set that foundation yourself, or you have to have somebody help you set that foundation up so that you know what's going on, you know how it's set up, you know how everything runs. So.
Okay. So just handing your business off to somebody when you're up in like, cloud number 10 or story number 10 of the building and being like, okay, could you fix my foundation? You're saying that you need to work with the foundation builder, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us like a clearer definition of like what a sturdy foundation looks like to you? Are there like some cornerstones maybe?
So some things are like, if you're doing a whole like funnel, a sales funnel, you need to kind of make it where you have a foundation to work on. Everything that you do then could be changed. So like, let's say you are doing a simple one. You have your cover photo has a link that leads to your landing page. Your landing page, they sign up for your free offer. They get an email, and then they also get another landing page. That landing page, the second landing page, has your offer and has maybe an upsell, or your freebie and an upsell. Then they could click on the upsell. There could be a few other things if there needs to be, and so on and so forth. But what it is you need to have the foundation of what those landing pages kind of look like in a way, and then how they run. So then it's easily duplicatable. It also saves time in the long run. That way it works. And you know that it works. You know it's true and everything. Also having things like daily operations. This is another main foundation point of how many times do you post a day? How many people do you reach out? What are some other things that's going on? What are your money-making habits during the day? And what are your like reaching prospects and stuff? So having that too down, branding. I'm all over the place, but there's a lot that covers with foundation. There's a lot of different areas. And later you can have other coaches come in to help you in these certain areas. Like you could hire a sales coach. I know one. His name is Jay Lee. If you guys ever need a sales coach, let me know. But you first need to have that kind of offer or something to work with him. You have to have some kind of system in place. That way he has something he can work with, and it'll make it easier for him and easier for you. That way you're not being like, okay, well, we're now like 3 weeks in and I'm still not making any money and stuff. My voice is not being heard or whatever. And so it makes it easier for people of those high scale coaches to work with you and save you a lot of time and a lot of money.
Exactly. I have one more question for you, a little bit off topic, but looking at my business and like where I started and where we met and everything, is it still possible for other listeners that are listening, if they realize I skipped the foundation? Like if other business owners that are out there listening and they go, I pulled an Amber McCarty and I skipped the foundation. Is it still possible to like get back down off the rafters and go do some work down at the bottom?
Yeah, you totally can. It's not, you can always go back and revamp your foundation. But honestly, once you're kind of at that point, you can refix your foundation and you could still have all your offers. You can have the rest of your building in place, but you may need to patch up some things down below occasionally. And so you can go down there. You can definitely patch up whatever you need at any time. But I've seen this all of this that I'm saying helps out in the long run. So once you guys
Yeah,
kind of get this
absolutely.
set up, you can definitely have other people come in and stuff. So
Yeah, no, because even as I'm listening to you, I'm like, oh, okay, this makes a lot more sense where, my business was missing some stuff in between. So
yeah.
yeah, I'm
And
loving all
it's
of it.
again never too late to go back down and find it. You just have to. It's good to have that plan, that whole business model of everything planned out. And you could even start off at level 10. But honestly, you're going to make more sales, get better chances if you work at the foundation, and then you work on other things as well. But you can still have your offer in place. You can still make some money doing that. But again, having the foundation helps tremendously. It makes you more respectable as a business if your website is fully functionable, if you already have a few testimonies and things that people could look at, if they have something more that they could look at, and everything. Your marketing looks good, and so you sound good. Those are main things. So
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for all of that. That was like a huge world of knowledge. Thank you. What would you tell a business owner that is feeling frustrated and stressed out? What would you suggest for them?
don't give up. If you're feeling stressed, what I've heard is if you're stressed out, you're more thinking about everything at once. You're thinking about future stuff. Break it down. So if you guys are like stressed out, everything's like kind of like going all at once, you're feeling overwhelmed and stuff, because that's what it comes down to me is I get stressed when I'm overwhelmed. If I have too many tasks on me, I'm majorly stressed out. And I feel that's a lot with a lot of people. So take your time, take a moment to breathe, write down the list of what you want to do, and then start with one and just take things off that list. Once you do, you'll have a bit of a breather. It'll feel better. And you're not going to be like, oh my word, this has to get done. And then you're stressing out, because once you're stressed out, you're not going to get anything done. Everything in your business will fall apart, literally. It will literally just be like, okay, well, you didn't reply right to this person. You sent a lot of typos because you were in a rush. You didn't do this correctly. Well, now it looks terrible on the mobile version, if you're fixing a website or something. These links don't work over here. This doesn't work over here. And so once you're stressed out, you kind of get into the rush phase, or you don't focus. So make a list of what you need to get done. Take one at a time, and then try not to worry about the rest. Just focus on one thing at a time. Don't think about the rest. So
I love that advice. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was great.
yeah.
Speaking of one thing at a time and not getting too far ahead of yourself, but you and I have talked. What is your vision for your group? What do you see in the future for that?
So we are expecting some major growth within the last few months. So I haven't been promoting this a ton, but we're about to start up a major amount of promoting for this. We're hosting a summit, a foundational summit. So some of the speakers, the sales coach that I was talking about, he's a speaker in this. And I have other coaches coming in, and we're talking about the foundation of business. So it'll go into vision, mindset, social media marketing, email marketing, sales, and then I'm kind of coming in and wrapping it all together, how it all works together and stuff. Because if you can't just work on one area, you need to work on all of them over time. And then once you kind of see though that everything works together, you're more willing to get it together. So
Absolutely.
but yeah, so we have that summit coming up. And with that summit, I've asked each of the speakers to help promote it as well. I'm asking you all to help promote this. If you guys are new entrepreneurs, or you know someone who's getting into entrepreneurship, or if you feel like someone has just been frustrated, they've been at business for a few years now, and they need that motivation and that uplifting, they need to join the summit. So I'm going to be putting the summit link down in the comments. I am finishing up just a few small, like minor little tiny things, but it is ready to go for you guys to sign up. We're hosting it here in the group on November 19th. Time I think is 6 p.m. I didn't write that down. I forgot to write my time down. But we're having that, so that is going to be lots of fun. And yeah, we're just going to kind of keep going with what we're doing. Me and Amber are collaborating, and we are opening up some new networking opportunities. So keep a lookout here in the group for that. There's going to be a few things about you guys going, I think, live in her group, being able to come here in this group. We're creating a database. That'll be a subscription, but we're going to be promoting that database that you could share your business in, share your website, social media links, and such, and it'll be a recurring monthly fee. And so we have a lot of good things coming up and stuff. I have another collaboration happening. Expect to see some custom group items, coffee cups and t-shirts and hoodies. We're super excited about that. Gina Stockdale, one of the speakers at the summit, is creating some of these. So I'm super duper excited. She just sent me a coffee cup over the weekend, and I'm so excited because it has my logo on it. And these will be available soon to everyone in the next month, I think. Month or 2 months. So it kind of depends on her on how much she's able to get done. But we're expecting that pretty soon by Christmas. So I'm super excited.
Oh, what a fun little Christmas gift to get for yourself. Ooh, that'll be super fun. Yes. Oh my gosh, a new hoodie for Christmas? Absolutely.
Yeah, and it has our 3 words: inspire, motivate, uplift. It has all the branding color. I'm so excited. It's going to be so cute.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that's super fun. I cannot wait to see a little mock-up of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go back to the summit though. Is that like a 1-day event or like a 3-day event?
Yes. It's a 1-day event. It is 3 hours long. At this rate,
Okay.
3 or 4 hours long. So there will be replays available. It'll be staying here in the group, and it'll also be going on my YouTube channel. So,
Perfect.
but yeah, there will be lots of good information in there. All of the speakers are amazing. So you guys need to come. You guys just need to come. It'll just be going live right here in the group, so you guys don't have to go anywhere else. Just come and stay in this group. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's super easy to find. Oh my goodness, I love it when coaches do things like that. They're like, "Oh, it's just like super easy." Yeah, that one's easy. That's nice.
Yeah, just stay here. We're not going to try to divvy out or anything because people might not find it.
Yeah, those get to be difficult. Okay, so it's time for your favorite question, since we already did mine. What is your mission impossible?
Yes, I love impossible goals. This is literally like one of my foundation questions. So my impossible goal is to actually help single parents, especially, be able to create an income through their business and build up that business. Later on, this will look like a whole like cafe learning center that I plan on going international. And the goal is to just help as many people as possible to be able to have a place that they work, a place that their kids can kind of work at and have coffee. So we got this. But
Okay,
in
so
the
you're not
cafes.
just talking, yeah, so you're not just talking about like a virtual
No.
database, like get like all the help and all the tools. Like you're talking about opening up possible like actual physical locations that you can
Mhm.
bring your children to, let them have the screams and the yelling and the yipping with the crayons next to you on the table, and all the other parents are like, "Yes, we've got this." Like,
Okay.
Tommy, have you met Sarah?
Okay.
Sarah, have you met
Okay.
Tom?
We're not quite going that far because yeah,
A little bit,
that would be
right?
very chaotic. No one would get work
Well,
done if you're screaming in their faces. What there will be though is there will be an area. My whole vision is there will be a room that will have some
okay.
glass or something where the parents can watch their kids, because some parents I do know are a little bit more iffy about letting other people watch them. And quite frankly, I later on I don't want to be sued for random things that could happen. So, but there will be a room, there will be a few adults in there that helps take care of some of the kids, but the parents are always able to watch what goes on. And then while that's going on, there will be learning times. There will actually, I'm planning on hosting a lot of workshops, a lot of different things to help entrepreneurs grow and learn, and also have a lot of speakers come in and stuff. And there will be a whole other area for that. The general location, though, will be like the cafe area where people could go and they could work. They can, again, watch their kids. There will be access to laptops with some certain, there will be some guidelines for that. It'll be like run a laptop. And since we don't want to just limit it to if you don't have a laptop, I want there to be some kind of like foundation. Well, I have this whole vision, this whole giant vision for this thing. But I'm just kind of scratching the surface. But there's a whole lot that I want done with this learning center. And I want these learning centers to be everywhere. So one step at a time, one day at a time. Right now we are going with online courses and stuff. Later, these online courses will help fund those learning centers, and they will be available for purchase at the learning centers and everything. So one step at a time, one day at a time, and we'll reach that goal one day.
Oh my goodness. I love it. But no, I love how you expanded on your impossible goal, because now we kind of know what to expect a little bit later in the future. I think it's super fun.
Yep. And it's not like I'm going to drop the online space. I love the online space. So that I want there to be plenty of community here too and stuff. But we want to expand also to the physical world and actually help entrepreneurs that do feel lonely, that do, especially parents. I myself know it is lonely when you don't have anywhere to go because you have kids. I could go to these networking events all I want to, but I can't bring my kids. And to me, that like majorly sucks. And it's just like, okay. And especially with my age kids, my kids are into everything. I mean, trying to get people to actually watch my kids in the first place is a hassle because my kids are at that age. So I don't want that for other entrepreneurs. I want to help anyone that's dealing with this and not to feel lonely.
I can just like feel how big your heart is, because yes, as a mother as well, that stays home all the time with the children, and we're doing our work, and yeah, we want them to interact and play and learn from other kids all at the same time. And we also want to network with other business owners. Oh, I love it.
Yep.
I love your impossible.
We do. Yes.
It's beautiful.
We got this. We got this. We got this. It's not impossible. It's possible. We're just going to reach there. We're going to reach there. And I'm plenty young. I forgot to say in a little bit about myself. I'm 22. So I literally have, unless I die early, Lord willing, I will not. We got a whole life. We got a whole life to figure this. So, yeah.
Oh, you do. That's awesome. So what other things can your group, the entrepreneurs community, expect to come around the corner? I know we kind of talked about a lot, but I was just wondering, like, is there anything else that maybe we didn't shake out yet?
Oh, our next month, our Women Entrepreneurs is the last one for the month, for the year. We're coming back and reconvening back in January. But this coming month, on November 17th is the last one for the year. We're going to be talking more about being thankful for what has happened this past year, and also what our goals. We're going to be trying to set some goals for the upcoming year. I am planning on one additional workshop for everyone sometime in either December or January, but that's still kind of weird. A date is still to be determined. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love your topic that you're going to be talking about with the women, what you were thankful for the season.
Come on.
Holy cow. Yeah, I will be there.
I mean, business-wise, life-wise, the whole year, what is something we're thankful for? Because Thanksgiving is right around the corner for that. And so, I mean, we had our Women Entrepreneurs drink chat. Expect an awesome picture of me on Friday. I made a few people almost spit their coffee out as soon as they hopped in the room. They were not expecting me. But yeah, expect on Halloween a picture of that. So
fun. Oh my gosh, that is super fun. I don't want this to end. I really don't. Like, I have enjoyed everything. You have given us so much knowledge even just like in the whole startup and the lineup and everything. But is there anything else that maybe you would like to add that I haven't asked yet?
Yes, I need to talk about my coaching products and my upcoming program.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we kind of talked about, I'm sorry. Yes,
We
please
were
tell us about
talking
those.
about the group, but yeah.
Okay.
So I'll start off with what I'm currently doing right now. So currently we are starting up some coaching. I am just getting a few little things finished. If you guys are wanting to be coached and figuring out what leaks there are in your foundation or anything in your business that could be patched up and fixed and running more smoothly, let me know. Currently, you are going to be able to get a deal for $100 for coaching with me. What I will be including is a $50 business audit. This is not included in the price. The whole price is $100. But here's the breakdown of what's actually going to be in this little coaching product I'm telling you about. So there will be a $50 business audit. I will look at your business from the inside out, basically. So anything on social media, I will be taking a look at anything on your website, any other like link trees or anything that you guys are on social media or anything on the online space. I am taking a look at. I'm going to be looking at every fine little thing I'm going through with a comb and a toothbrush. So this is a $50 audit. If you guys want some other little audits at any other time, let me know. I do have a certain price for those, but this is a $50 audit that will be included in your coaching. We will then go through a little 30-minute coaching time after that audit to talk about some of those things that I did, if there's any questions or anything. And then after you make some of those things, I will take a look again and we'll see where to go next. After that, you will get another hour-long coaching call with me. All the while, you guys will also be getting a Telegram chat that is priced at $20 a week. So in this Telegram chat, you're able to ask me any kinds of questions with the coaching. If there's like something you don't know how to do with systems or anything, you let me know and stuff like that. So this is a whole big deal. Normally, I would charge about $300 to $400 for this coaching package alone. But right now, I'm needing some more testimonials because I said I'm 22. I need the testimonials to interfere with that age to work with me. So I'm okay. I've already worked with some people, and everyone I've talked to, everyone who's talked with me knows that I'm actually good at what I do. So you don't have to worry about the age. I just need the actual testimonials right now. So that's what this is it's kind of a testimonial bonus. So that's coming. But yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
Go right ahead. I was done.
Okay, I want to jump in here, and you said that was $100. So you're gonna take a fine tooth comb and you're gonna go through all their social medias. You're gonna see what is missing in their foundation to figure out which level of the story of the building they're actually on. And you're then gonna do a coaching off the side, let them touch it up. Then you're gonna come back and do more coaching, all for $100.
Mm-hmm. And
Friend.
a whole Telegram chat for a whole week where they can ask any questions and stuff. So, I mean, this is a major deal, guys. I mean, any other
This
coach
is
will
huge.
be laughing at me, but it's just, I'm like, let's just do something. So,
I love it because you did this for
I'm
my
also,
business. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, you did this
I'm
for my business just a
also,
little while ago, and it was phenomenal. Like, that's how I learned that I was on level 10 instead of ground zero. And guys, jump on this. Like, holy cow. I don't know how long she's gonna stay at their $100 mark. Because
it's
yeah,
not
she can't
long.
stay there forever. No.
This is staying till December 1st. So get with me
Okay.
before then. Get with me before then because after that, it is going to go majorly up. And also to sweeten the deal more, you guys will also get 75% off of my coaching program, Breaking Ground Zero. That is launching. The ideal date is January 1st, but it might be a month after that. We're still we're making it. It is in the progress. At this time, I am not sure if it's going to get finished on time. So, but either way, this coaching program is going to be done. This program is my upcoming program, and it is literally called Breaking Ground Zero. So it is going to go into every level of business, starting from what to get your business as a sole proprietorship, getting an EIN number, to full branding, website design, social media marketing, email marketing, and the whole everything, whole bells and whistles. And on top of that, there will also be a free coaching group here on Facebook that will be able to again answer any questions and anything that anyone has. You will have unlimited text to me for a whole month in this coaching program. We have a lot going on. So this whole thing, though, this whole course is $2,000. You guys will be getting it for 75% off. If you get into a coaching
Math
with
was
me
never
right
a
now.
strong suit of mine. But that knocks it down to like a couple of high hundreds, because 50% off would be down to the thousands. Take off a little bit more.
Yeah.
Are you doing the math?
It's a lot. I'm trying to do the math. I cannot do math. I would just know you guys are getting 75% off. I'm still dealing with a few fine things and kinks with it. I have the whole like foundation thing and everything done. I know what you guys are going to get. I just still have to do like a few small things here and there and everything. We're already doing the recordings. We're already getting all the stuff in place and everything. We're also doing a whole podcast off of this starting next year and everything. So there's a lot going on. So I'm just like, okay, one step at a time, one thing at a time. I have a lot I want to offer you. And where it's already in the progress, and we're super excited to get it going. So I just came up with the 75 thing because I'm getting that done. So I'm not doing the math. You guys can figure it out.
That's
You guys
okay.
are all smart. You guys got this.
Audrey, that is incredible. Like, holy cow. You are on the path to somewhere amazing in your next 10 years. Like, I'm jealous that I'm 10 years older than you because I really wish that I was starting out where you are. That's
Hey,
incredible.
we're carrying you along with me.
Yeah, no, we're linked arm in arm, step for step. We're excited.
Exactly.
And the things that you are doing is incredible, friend. Oh my goodness. Oh. Uh, Audrey, I don't have any further questions for you. I know that I'm sure the chat line inside the group is growing up, but we are definitely going to get back to those questions, and we'll make sure that we message you guys, or we will comment down below, because right now we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because we're ending up on the top of the hour. Is that okay,
Yeah.
Audrey?
That's totally fine. That's great with me. Thank you so much for interviewing me. Again, if you guys have any other questions or anything, let us know. Even if you have questions for Amber, I'll make sure you guys are connected and everything. And always feel free to reach out to me. Even if you guys just need prayer or anything, if you guys have any small questions about your business or anything that you're just not certain about, I want you guys to reach out to me. I want to help you guys as much as I possibly can, any way I can. So just reach out to me. If we have not connected, connect with me. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your business. I want to get to know where you're going. So thank you, Amber, so much
I love it.
for doing this.
Yes. Oh, I love it. We're thousands of miles apart, but I can feel your heart like through the screen. It just melts mine. Oh, it's amazing. It is so good. Is it okay if I sign us out?
Yeah, definitely go right ahead.
Perfect. Guys, this was super fun. Oh my goodness. Make sure you click on all the links, do your history, look at her offers. Wow, it's phenomenal. Friends, I am Amber McCarty with Meticulous Engagements, where it is my business to know your business so I can help share it with the world. All right. Bye, friends.
Thank you. Bye.